battery wa gan ti lọlẹ̀. Ṣáà kí máa ń lọ ṣe program eléyìí ni. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hiya. Can share Siri really need you to joke. At least I'm not no I live in be. Ẹ bá mi pè wé sọ́kọ̀. Hello. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o. Ẹ káalẹ́ o gbẹ̀yìn abiyamọ gidi. All the alálùbáríkà abiyamọ ayés. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Ẹ má bínú pé mo rán sọ̀rọ̀ ni o. I'm not in my own abode. Mo wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n. So we were available ni. So we'll just manage because I just want to have a very quick chat with us. Just an update on what is happening. Anyways, welcome on board to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. And you're welcome on board for real. You're really, really welcome. Wow, the weekend. Hope we are all enjoying the weekend. I'm going out, just to have a good time with my family. And so, that's why it's in your cine area. So, get yourself cup of tea and join me. You're welcome. For your wife, wondering if you see now, today. Now, first and foremost, mo fẹ́ fún wa ní updates lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mobhad. We know that Mobhad and sọ̀rọ̀ wípé autopsy, the body has been dug and taken for autopsy, which ti gbogbo wa mọ̀ wípé ó ti lọ fún autopsy test, at least autopsy ya. So wọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́ and ọlọ́pàá ti warn wa láàárọ̀ yìí wípé please, because of the investigation tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, that we all should refrain from speaking about the case. They've warned seriously, especially some of the bloggers that are coming out to teach them their job, And I, for one, will say, of course, they've got a right to say that because we are saying we are waiting for justice to prevail. But if we interfere in their work, because we can't teach them their jobs, So if we continue to interfere in their jobs, it's going to affect whatever they are going to do. Shall understand? At least, monri àwọn kan tó yin jáde ọlọ́pàá báyìí ní kẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ báyìí lè ṣe ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè máa kọ́ wọn ní iṣẹ́ wọn mọ̀ tó jẹ́ kàn ṣe. So that's why we all have to be careful ká jẹ́ kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá kí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ kàn ṣe. Ìyẹn ìkan. So ní àárọ̀ yìí sìn àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti jáde àwọn I think Nursing Association of Nigeria wọ́n ti jáde láti wá disclaim nurse. Nkoko tí mo kọ́kọ́ fi ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá ti dé, let me know that people are watching me because I can see you're watching me, but I can just see people watching. No comments. Please, can you make comments so that I will know that you are watching me? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ kọ comment. Hi, hello. You're doing well. You look natural. Because I can see that you people look so good, so gorgeous. I can even nínú ẹ̀mí gan mo ń rí yín. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ̀mí ni gbogbo adé ń lò nsìn. Inú ẹ̀mí mo ń rí yín. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé inú ń rí mi dáadáa, ẹ comment, ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé ẹ ń wò mí. Now, ní èní nsìn, ṣé rántí thank you Toluwa Panox, you're welcome. BC Matthews, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Mulike Beshit, God bless you. Mwah. Kisses to you for giving me that shout out. Anyways, so listen, the nursing board just want to cover their back. Oluwani afẹ̀yìntì mi, Olayinka Oluwabumi. No, yes, the nursing board might want to cover their back. But I want us to know one thing. Number one, to that case, and I will say because of the fact that they are still doing their investigation, we have to be careful of what we say. But remember, there was this guy checking me mo bí ó in Nigeria style mo gbé sílé tí ó give evidence ní èní ìsìn the nursing board said pé ẹni tó fún Ọlájídé Jones were welcome sir ẹni tó fún Mobhad ní abẹ́rẹ́ ṣé mo pé wọ́n náà gbé lọ nígbà tí bàbá máa kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tá máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní bàbá ní wọ́n sáré pé wọ́n náà fún lábẹ́rẹ́ abẹ́rẹ́ bọ́ sódì ó dákú wọ́n gbé lọ sí hospital. That was what the father told us ní pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. Now wọ́n nígbà tó dé hospital ló kú but abẹ́rẹ́ bí ìgbà tẹ́ pé the father already said it even kí wọ́n ti pé wọ́n arrest yìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí a fi ń béèrè pé where is the nurse tó fún lábẹ́rẹ́ ó ní auxiliary nurse lọ́lọ́ pé kó wá bù ní abẹ́rẹ́. That was what the father said. So now looking at the area this guy lives in Lekki, mi ò mọ̀ bóyá àwọn náà ní àwọn auxiliary nurses around. That is number one. That was the first thing statement tó kọ́kọ́ gbé síta wípé wọ́n ní auxiliary nurse wá fún lábẹ́rẹ́ ńlé. Now nítorí apá tán ló ń dùn fún injury to sustain ní ibi tó lọ ní ibi tó ti lọ ṣe show. This guy that we now heard his voice to go viral, tí gbogbo wa gbé, is an eyewitness. He said he's an eyewitness. That is what we don't know now. Olúwa ni aláfẹ̀yìntì mi. Now, eyewitness sọ pé the day this thing happened, that he was in the hospital. This guy came out to say pé òun eyewitness lòun nígbà tí wọ́n gbé tó gbé Mobhad dé hospital. He said he met Mobhad in that hospital or Mobhad met him in the hospital. Let me see if I have it on me. Mo bóyá ti gbọ́ voice notes yìí. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ní ó shock òun pé Mobhad ti kú because òun rí one on that day. So òun ní kò yé wá ń sìn bóyá ṣé Mobhad ṣé wọ́n fún ní abẹ́rẹ́ láti ilé ni àbí ibẹ̀ yẹn. So ó wà confusing a little bit because ẹni tó sọ ó lóun ó ní eyewitness rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ bá a gbọ́.
He came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media that was shouting, Mobhad is dead, Mobhad is dead. And that's why I told you that guy, he had a lot of questions to answer because he know a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture. So when he came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment, and I got there. I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry, and one of the nurses there came to calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive. So while we are talking,
this is an eyewitness tó wà níbẹ̀ nígbà tí kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀.
So like I was saying, I was at the hospital that morning.
Yeah, you have said that.
You know a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture. Not happy initially because they gave me appointment.
So, the eyewitness made us understand. The eyewitness made us understand that he was in the hospital. You can go and watch the full video on my page. He was in the hospital. He said, then a guy brought in Mobhad into the hospital. You know, when you see celeb, you want to take pictures with them and all that. Like, he was happy. Injection. Photo. The eyewitness gave us a statement that, of course, Mobhad wasn't looking too good. You will know that something was wrong with him. But even at that, photo. But he was there, live with his two legs. He came in with his two legs. It was fine. The eyewitness made us understand that it got to a point, Mobhad wonule, he went to take injection. So, obviously, the injection was taken in the hospital. Because the first thing we heard was that he took an injection and he was rushed to the hospital. But now, eyewitnesses of Ibeyen not a injection. That he just saw a nurse rushing out from the room. Mobhad lo funi injection. That when he saw that nurse rushing out and was a bit worried, he said, he asked the nurse, kilo shele. And the nurse now said, Mobhad faints, ni won funi injection, o de faint. So, injection no gba nibe to fi faint. Now, the question is it the same hospital tí wọ́n ti fún ní injection yìí? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni quack nurse yìí wà? Does it mean that the nurse works in there, is a practitioner there as an auxiliary nurse? Olajide said we can call him eyewitness unless we verify him by sending out he looks with him on the very day. Yes, the picture he took with him, he can send it out. We just saw it online everywhere, you know. So the guy said, of course, he rushed out, that the nurse. So the question I want to ask is this: if the injection was given in that hospital, does it mean that the hospital took on board unskilled individuals that are called professionals? A nurse, so auxiliary nurses, ni most of them unlo niye. Boya gba ta shiri wa tun sin, no se wa lahun pe auxiliary nurse ni. Because the board, like somebody was saying, the nursing board will have to cover their own backs. Everybody wants to cover their, even the hospital itself, will need to come out and tell us, because if that hospital is a standard hospital, number one, somebody died in your hospital. I don't know if they gave them confirmation that the person is dead. But they for death certificates. Hospital. Why would they not? In most hospitals, when somebody dies, the first thing they would do, mortuary. So why was he allowed to be taken out in a public transportation, or in the car that brought him, or in the vehicle that brought him? If truly he came as human being, then you gave him an injection, he fainted there, or he died there, and then you allowed them to take him back. What kind of hospital does that? That hospital definitely I know that the police are not daft. If they really want to work, they are going to work. Because story to change in scene. Tell I gbọ́ pé wọ́n gun lábẹ́rẹ́, wọ́n wá rush lọ sí hospital tó lábẹ́rẹ́ yẹn gbòdì lára ẹ̀. Now, wọ́n ti wá ti ń sọ nísìn wípé hospital not ti fún lábẹ́rẹ́, eyewitness ló sọ wípé hospital ni. No. Oluwa ni aláfẹ̀yìntì mi. You said, but the nursing board has not mentioned she's an auxiliary nurse. They just said she's not a member of their board. No, they said it that she's not qualified. She's not a qualified nurse. If you are a qualified nurse, you belong to a board. Like here, I know they have Royal nursing clinic. Then each profession lonely professional bodies to guide one. So definitely this one also Nigerian Nurses Association says purported nurse who gave Mahmood anti-tetanus injection is quack, not its member. It's a quack, it's not a member. Yes, they have NMC here. That's it. So they said that one is a quack and she has no registration to have given that boy tetanus injection. And then tetanus injection, because they said Shemo, a lot of questions do one be by kí ló máa fi fún yàn ní tetanus injection ṣé ó ní open wound ni for a long time, because according to them they said he had a fight with a friend or somebody ní gig to lọ a day before then, and his arm got swollen, and that was why he went to the hospital or he was given the injection. So how come kini ele tatunwi? So anyways, what is sọ pé nurse yẹn o táwọn arrest is one of the suspects has been declared that, you know, she's the hospital has a lot of questions to answer, because number one, èyàn ò lè kú hospital yín kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ kó máa gbé lọ kò sí nǹkan tó lè sọ, wọn ò lè gbé mi ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́rú ẹ̀rí àfi first time báyìí ní gbogbo ilé, because even it was when they had picked him up that they called the father, or you know, while he was still there, and they took him because they told the father not to bother again, that is okay. So babe omo po ti ku de pe babe ko lo fún wọn ní instruction ko ba gbe lọ lé, shey you understand. So definitely the hospital has a lot of questions. Of course, there have been questions raised about, you know, the guys that were with him on that day. 3 of them we saw in the vehicle. Togbe, who are those guys? They've said that. Anyway, like I said, we're not going to teach the professionals who are the police. We believe in what they can do. We want to have 100% trust in our Nigerian police. At least let them tell us that this time around they're going to do it good. They are going to investigate the matter, because there are a lot of questions people are asking, and that is why we are saying, please look into all the loopholes, which includes why he was taken out of the hospital in the first place. Nígbà tó mọ̀ pé ó dákú àbí ó kú. At least me hospital no. And why would a big hospital employ an auxiliary nurse to even attend to a star? Not even, why would he do you even, not even a star alone, anybody? I believe auxiliary nurses are there to woman pe won ni nurse ba mu baba mawo, because most of them e ma gbo to ma ni ọmọ mi fẹ́ ṣe freedom ó lọ kọ́ nursing. Èmi ò gbọ́ ṣé mo Nigeria náà láti ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi ọmọ lọ kọ́ nursing ṣé mo, and then you start wondering ọmọ lọ kọ́ nursing bí ìgbà tí ó lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ tailor àbó lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ hairdresser. So but they use them in most of these hospitals. Before I left Nigeria, I know that in most of these hospitals they use them as nurse bangbegba, nurse bangbawo, while they will do wound cleaning. Bí àwọn ṣe wound ẹsẹ̀, àwọn ló máa ń bá wọn clean wound, ló máa ń bá wọn dressing and all that. But for them to give them such a huge responsibility of administering medication or administering injection to patients, it's a big responsibilities that are meant to be given to professionals who have gone to the uni to learn all these things. They have done the practical thing in the hospitals. So, okay, Oluwani Alafiyanmi said they have auxiliary nurses here as well. They are all known as nursing assistants and healthcare assistants. Yes, they are healthcare assistants. I was an healthcare assistant when I was in Ireland, when I was in Dublin. Healthcare assistant. I worked as an healthcare assistant. I was never given that job to give an injection. It is impossible, you know. So no registration. She's a quack. Why would you use a quack in an hospital like that to administer injection? Only gbé injection yẹn lé bóyá egungun Mobhad ló gbé injection lé. So whose fault is this? Who is responsible? Who is accountable for this action of the quack nurse? It's a 1 million question. Who is accountable for this? Because if you're saying she's a quack and you have given her the responsibility to give an injection, that is if it is in the hospital. But to bá yẹ pé àwọn ló patronize there nínú ilé wọn o, maybe, you know, some of these people in Nigeria, I know a lot of them, they will say, yes, my mom, a nurse comes to take care of my mom at home, or I had malaria, I had to call a nurse in my area to give me injection. All those ones, some of these nurses are, you know, auxiliary nurses, and they are not qualified to give. And this is why we are saying Imole has come in to light a bulb for us all, to see some things that are wrong in the society that we do daily that, you know, is detrimental to everything we do. So for that, if truly Ileni Ajepe, well, I want to feel what but and then we want to know what kind of injection did the person even give, which I know the police is going to look into. And then to hospital, a bigger problem, a lot of big problems go you know, and I'm sure the police are working on those guys that were seen with Mobhad, you know, that were in the vehicle with him. I'm sure they are. So we can't teach them their job anyway. They've said it that we have to be careful of what we say. You know, when you're being certain about things and you have to be factual about anything you're going to be saying when it comes to this particular case. But if we are just guessing and, you know, we have to be very, very careful. So that is that for now. We are waiting on the autopsy. Like, you know, we are waiting on the autopsy. Everyone is doing candlelight procession. It's been wonderful. They have shown love to the family. And then it brings us to the second one. Like I told you that I'm going to do it. What is the second one that I wrote there? Is it not sorry, what is the second topic? Topic. Oh God. Okay, it's not just it's just because no, baba. What is the second one here gonna? What's the second topic? I'm sure it's about Mobhad's mom. What's the second? Let me see. Sorry, ma binu ejo. Adiola Esther. Who is saying olórí burúkú ni gbogbo yín? What does that mean? Ní gbogbo àwọn wo ṣé àwọn tó ṣèkà fún tán pa ọmọ lọ́mọ ló ń ṣépè fún ni o, àbí ta ló ṣépè fún jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run? Adéọlá Esther, bóyá ẹ mọ̀ pé wọn kì í ṣépè ní orí program tiwa ń bí, torí èpè kì í ṣe tiwa o, kò ní jẹ́ tiwa o, tọmọtọmọ má má ṣépè mọ́, kò já. So ta ló lè pè yẹn? Ṣé ti ẹni àbí o ṣe fún àwọn ẹni bí tó ń ṣèkà fún ọmọ lọ́mọ tó sọ ọmọ lọ́mọ di fún ọmọ lọ́mọ tó sọ ọmọ lọ́mọ di fún ọmọ lọ́mọ tó sọ ọmọ lọ́mọ di fún ọmọ lọ́mọ tó sọ ọmọ lọ́mọ di. Yes, now the second one tí a rí Adafunyin, yeah, I've seen that. The second one, I want to see we saw Mobhad's mom. And this has been going viral and everybody has been talking about it. Yesterday I wanted to come out, but I was just tired, so I couldn't. Ari Mobhad's mom. Níbi tí àwọn Tonto Dike àti Ìyábọ̀ Òjó àti àwọn delegates, government delegates, tí wọ́n ti lọ kí. And we saw the way the mother was crying, and she narrated how her son, you know, was always crying that Boshima attack káàkiri gbogbo ìlú, gbogbo tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣeré. So we now saw that everyone now, the whole world, the sympathy has shifted totally to the mother. Remember, Baba Mobhad, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká ṣàṣìṣe. Ó ti ṣe àṣìṣe láti sáré lọ sin Mobhad. Tí wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní baálẹ̀ kan tún sọ pé òru ló fẹ́ wá sin Mobhad. Insinuations ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jáde pé àbí bàbá yìí fẹ́ lo Mobhad fi ṣe rituals ni. Or bàbá yìí mọ̀ a lot about what is going on. Ó fẹ́ fi ilẹ̀ bo Mobhad ní àṣírí gẹ́gẹ́ bí èmi ṣe feel gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ tèmi ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. A lot of us náà ti sọ̀rọ̀ kò bá kùngbé sí bàbá yìí. In fact, àwọn èmi ti ṣe èpè ńláńlá fún bàbá yìí. Adẹ̀wá rí gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń sọ. We saw a young guy ní another program. He came out to testify about who Mohbad's father is, that they all grew up with Mohbad's dad. This young guy happens to be Mohbad's childhood friend. Tí wọ́n jọ dàgbà ní àti kékeré. Bá ṣe mọ̀, olùṣọ́ ni bàbá Mohbad. Yes, ẹni tó ní ìjọ bí pastor. Yes, ni bàbá Mohbad. Wọ́n wá jẹ́ White Garment Church. Mohbad got his inspiration, singing inspiration, from his father. His father was a gospel musician. His father is a shepherd. So, wọ́n ní Mohbad, ọ̀rẹ́ tó wá testify yẹn, only Mohbad and some of them, they were 5 in number, that they were all doing, dancing for Jesus. They have a group, they call it Dancing for Jesus. Do you understand? So man jó fún Jésù ni. Nǹkan tí Mohbad ń ṣe láti kékeré nìyẹn. Ó máa ń kọrin, ó máa ń jó fún Jésù pẹ̀lú àwọn set. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa ṣìrìn. Wọn ò ní tẹ̀lé ẹni tó máa bà destiny wọn jẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. This guy said all of a sudden, because of the fact that they were not making money out of the Dancing for Jesus thing, and the guy wanted to pursue his career in music. So after Bayangba Tolosi Poli, he left and he started his music career with the Malians. So they cut off, they never saw each other again. The guy went off, that's Mobhad. But he was giving us history of how they lived. Teba rántí orin tí Mobhad kọ, ó kọ pé ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Bàbá òun lọ sí school, òun lọ sí school, òun lọ sí poly. Bàbá òun yá owó, bàbá òun ò ní salary, carpenter lásán ni bàbá òun ṣe. Despite that, ó yá owó, òun lọ sí poly. But òun ò lọ poly o, òun lọ poly but òun ò lọ class. Mohbad jẹ́ ká mọ̀ nínú orin ẹ̀ wípé òun ò fojú kan ìyá òun for 10 years. Ó tún jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé stepmother òun ó ń fìyà jẹun, stepmother no care. Aṣọ gbogbo kìíní yẹn ní ìjẹta tá sọ̀rọ̀. Mohbad díẹ̀ ká mọ̀ wípé ọmọ pastor ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ hustle. Ọmọ pastor tí ń kọ hip hop, ọmọ pastor tí ń fa banku, ọmọ pastor tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ, ó ti ń ṣe substance misuse. Ọmọ pastor tí wọlé ayé. Ó ní bàbá òun má bínú, ọmọ pastor tí wọ inú ayé. Now, bringing us back to the mother now. Ngbà tá máa rí, ngbà tí bàbá yẹn máa ṣe mọ̀ pé gbà tí Mohbad kú tán sin Mohbad lọ́wọ́, ara àwọn nǹkan ẹ̀sùn tí gbogbo wa mú dé bàbá yẹn lọ́wọ́ náà ni pé why are you people talking about property? Immediately tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí kan sin, ìyàwó tẹ́ gbé sínú ilé tó jẹ́ pé òun náà ni ọmọ yìí kọrin. Bóyá ìyá yẹn náà ni àmọ́, but bí woman yẹn ṣe ń ṣe ẹ ti mọ̀ pé òun náà ló máa jẹ́, àbí kó jẹ́ pé ara wọn náà ni. You could hear her saying it pé ilẹ̀ àwọn mọ̀mọ́ sí síbẹ̀ so that ìyàwó ẹ̀ kọ́ lè mọ nǹkan tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ ẹni tó gbẹ tó jẹ́ kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí ìyá náà báyìí kọ́ lọ́wọ́ má gbà wá lẹ́nu. Torí mother-in-law tí that same boy sọ wípé ìyá jẹ Mohbad ní kékeré, bí bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe love ẹ̀ tó tọ́ òun àti ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò ẹ̀, àwọn mẹ́ta nìyá ẹ̀ kó sílẹ̀. Despite that, ìbí ìyá ṣe ń jẹ́ tó bàbá yẹn ò fi àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣeré. Wọ́n ní ó máa ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Táwọn bá fẹ́ lọ ṣe prayer, táwọn bá fẹ́ lọ jó, táwọn bá fẹ́ lọ kọrin, bàbá yẹn kọ́kọ́ máa kó àwọn, á fáwọn lóúnjẹ, á ṣàdúrà fáwọn. That he was a good father to Mohbad. But stepmother yẹn ò ṣe dáadáa sí at all. That there was even a time níbi tí ìyá jẹbọ yìí dé, tí stepmother mú àmà tó là mọ́ ọmọ lọ́mọ lórí. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tẹ́ ń kó ọmọ yín sílẹ̀, Crown Wealth, you're welcome. Tẹ́ ń kó ọmọ yín sílẹ̀ fún ìyálé, fún ìyàwó, nítorí ojú wọn máa ń ríre o. Ojú yín ò sí níbẹ̀, kì í mọ̀. A lot of women are as wicked as anything. Ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, ọmọ àbúrò, ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ tó gbà sọ́dọ̀, tó ló fẹ́ máa tọ́, tó ń fìyà jẹ. Ọjọ́ kan jẹ́ ọjọ́ kan, ó mọ ọmọ tó lè ṣe fún ẹ, òun ni ti Mohbad. tí ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé ọmọ olókìkí ni ọmọ Mohbad máa dà, kò ní ṣe bó ṣe ṣe sí. But then, given what it is, wọ́n ní Mohbad, because of that pé tí ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀ tó láàmà mọ́ lórí, gbogbo period yẹn ìyá ò sí ní life Mohbad o. Like people have said, we cannot judge. Mọ nǹkan tí ìyàwó tí ò fi wẹ̀yìn. But àwọn èèyàn ti bá wa tàn náà, wọ́n ti tan iná sí reason tí màmá Mohbad tí wọ́n fi lọ, wọ́n ti tan náà sí fún wa. But before then, they said, the guy that testified said, Baba Mohbad now went, ó wá lọ gba ilé fún Mohbad níta, nígbà tó jẹ́ pé òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa ń jà all the time. So how far that is, we don't know. But then, I think the relationship between father and son could not be solidified because of the fact that ìyàwó tí bàbá gbé sínú ilé ó ń fìtínà tí àwọn ọmọ ìyálé ẹ̀ tó lọ. Now, ìyálé tó wá rìn lọ, kí ló gbé ìyálé lọ? Ìyá tó ń sunkún. I saw Oriyomi Hamzat being so angry and spoke so badly about that woman. In fact, mo fẹ́ lè ní Alhaji Oriyomi, ìbínú yìí pọ̀. Wọ́n bú, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ tí ọkùnrin gan tó máa sọ fún obìnrin tó máa jẹ́ kó fẹ́ lè gbé nǹkan jẹ. Wípé ṣé abiyamọ ni yín? Àwa wí tán, ẹ wá jókòó, ẹ wá ń jẹun, ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti ṣe. Because according to what we heard, though today I saw the video, tẹ́ bá mọ̀ trending video, níbi tí bàbá Mohbad tó ti lọ bẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀gá wa Naira Marley tó jẹ́ ọ̀gá ọmọ ẹ̀. We saw the father there standing up tí Naira Marley lie down sórí bed. It was the mother ló kúnlẹ̀ síbẹ̀, ìyá kúnlẹ̀, bàbá ẹ̀ dúró. Ẹ wo àwọn agbanisìn, abaniláyọ̀jẹ́, agbanisìn. Naira Marley, wherever you are, honestly, I don't know, but think about it. An elderly man old enough to be your father, an elderly woman old enough to be your mother. That woman was kneeling down for you. The man was standing up, shivering, begging you that kí ni ọmọ mi ṣe fún ẹ, tí ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣàánú ẹ, forgive him. She understand. That was where Naira Marley was telling them that, you know, ó máa ń gbàgbé nǹkan, tó bá dé orí stage, ó máa ń gbàgbé lyrics, you giving excuses. But the mother was the one kneeling down. Going forward, what we heard that the mother came back only about 2-3 years ago into this guy's life. And wọ́n ní gbogbo action tí a rí tí woman yẹn, tí man yẹn put up nígbà tí ọmọ ti kú yẹn, has been actions tó yẹ pé bàbá ti ń put up díẹ̀díẹ̀ before then. According to ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún wa, tó sọ ẹ̀rí, máa gbé sí èmi kọ́ mo sọ. Wọ́n ní when this woman came back after tó ti lọ, according to tó ti rìn lọ bí wọ́n nígbà tó máa padà, ẹ mọ̀, abiyamọ, obìnrin, we have a way of getting into our children's hearts. Òun ni ẹlòmíì tó bá ń sọ pé tó bá ń advice àwọn ọkùnrin gbà mí, a máa ń fi sentiments bọ̀ gan. Mo máa ń ṣe lórí program mi severally. Thank you, Deborah. Mo máa ń ṣe lórí program mi. A lot of women, we are fond of using our children as baits fún àwọn partners wa tán ti lọ. And we tend to tell them a lot of things that àwọn tó jà o, ọkọ àti ìyàwó. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá Mohbad, tó bá ti bá ìyàwó ìyá Mohbad jẹ́ gidi, tó ti kó sí lọ́kàn, Mohbad lè pàdé ìyá ẹ̀ kó hate ẹ̀ forever. But don't forget that Mohbad has been lacking motherly care from ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀ nínú ilé. So it was an opportunity for him when he got out there and he became famous that he wanted to know his mother. Mo máa ń sọ nǹkan kan, tó bá ń tọ́ ọmọ lọ́mọ, tí ọmọ lọ́mọ yẹn bá mú ẹ bí ìyá, tó mú ẹ bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé without you in his or her life, ó ti tán, kó mọ̀ pé èèyàn dáadáa ni ẹ́. Kẹ́ni tó lọ́mọ náà appreciate pé èèyàn dáadáa ni ẹ́. because tí o bá ṣe dáadáa sí ọmọ yẹn, the moment tí o bá rí ìyá tó bí lọ́mọ àbí bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ, ó máa ṣe ọpẹ́ ni, kò ní bojú wẹ̀yìn wò ẹ́ láyé. Exactly nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad nìyẹn. Ká ní ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀ ká ló ti ṣe dáadáa sí ni, ìgbà tí yẹ ẹ̀ dé padà after 15 years, ṣé mo pé 10 years lòun kọ́, after 15 years that the mother now appeared, kò ní fún ìyá ẹ̀ ní face. Ó lè gbà fún ìyá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá ẹ̀, but you will never find that love between them, because ó ti rí motherly care yẹn ní ọ̀dọ̀ obìnrin míì tí bàbá ẹ̀ gbé sínú ilé. But for the fact that that woman was a beast to him, it was like, Olúwa ó ṣé o, so mo yìí lè fi ojú kan ìyá mi. Òun ni gbogbo love tó dà sí ìyá yẹn ní orí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ẹni tó mọ̀ wọ́n tí ó sọ̀rọ̀. Woman yẹn sọ̀rọ̀, ọlọ́mọ yẹn kan sọ̀rọ̀ tán. In fact, this is the first time I'm watching her. She's on Facebook. I think she's called Sisi Dupe. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú Sisi Dupe. Mo fẹ́ ká wo kíní yẹn ni. Okay. This is the person.
Only for your wife to come out from a neighbor. Hopefully, after the video, a lot of people will come back to see it. But like I said, this is me doing this for me. A lot of people on social media saying, since the demise of Mobhad, they've not been able to sleep. They've been having, this constant, worries, chest pain. And a lot of people think, why doesn't she be or one chase clouds in she want Mobhad rainy. But yes, I believe them because I feel it too. I don't know him as a person, but like I said, he's a cousin to someone very, very close to me. So I think it's the fact that everyone on social media knows that he has been bullied. We're able to see it. We saw what happened to him while he was alive, and we're able to see how he was treated even in death. So I think in like our drawn more, we're so like drawn to his story and his life. But one question that I have for everyone is, can you tell me how you are going to react, how you're going to behave when something happens to you? I know a lot of people will answer me and say, oh yes, but let me bust your bubbles. It's easier said than done. All of us can say, oh, this is what I'm going to do. If this happens to me, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. But like I said, it is easier said than done. Only a young shoes a particular situation. Number one, makoko sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìyàwó Mobhad. I watched a blogger tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìyàwó Mobhad, and the blogger was calling her out, saying, she's one of the reasons that Mobhad is no more, because as a wife, there's a lot of things she should have done. Olórí Mobhad, orí òwò Mobhad, tí Mobhad bá délé tó gbé àwọn wound délé, kí ni ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe sí, ìyàwó ẹ̀ ò pariwo síta, ìyàwó ò ṣe this, ìyàwó ò ṣe that. Can I quickly point out to everyone watching, or that will watch later rather, that ṣé mọ̀ wípé ìyàwó Mobhad is 24 years old? And I keep asking, what on earth lẹ fẹ́ kí ìyàwó Mobhad ṣe when Mobhad was being bullied and ridiculed? Kí lẹ fẹ́ kí ìyàwó Mobhad ṣe? Tẹ́yìn bá jẹ́ ìyàwó Mobhad at 24, your husband goes out, come back, and tells you, this is what I'm experiencing outside. My record label, wọ́n fẹ́ kí n kúrò lọ́dọ̀ àwọn, wọ́n bully mi, wọ́n ṣe báyìí fún mi, wọ́n ṣe yẹn fún mi. Tí ọkọ yín wá sọ fún yín wípé nǹkan tí mo experience rẹ̀, wọ́n bully mi o, mi ò mọ̀ gan bóyá ó máa lakú lọ o, but ìwọ ìyàwó mi àtọmọ mi, mo fẹ́ kó forí ẹ̀ pamọ́ o. mi ti fẹ́ kàn rí ẹ, mi fẹ́ rí ẹ lórí social media, mi fẹ́ kó sọ nǹkan, mi ti fẹ́ kàn mú ẹ mọ́ mi. Because mo wo fídíò kan tí wọ́n ti interview Mobhad tó ń bi Mobhad pé ṣé ó níyàwó, and gbogbo ìgbà yóò ti níyàwó ti bímọ, and he said I don't want to talk about it. Why tí ó ṣe fẹ́ talk about it is because kò fẹ́ bring that part of his life onto social media. He believes he's going through a lot and he doesn't want to bring his wife and son into it. And he told his wife, I don't want you on social media. Ṣé mo wípé Mobhad ṣe yàwó? Ó fẹ́ yàwó ẹ̀ ní ṣùlọ́kà. But he told the wife, they did bring the picture online. The wedding picture was not online. Ìgbà tó bímọ tí wọ́n ṣe ìkómọ. Kò ṣe wọn gbé ìkómọ yẹn online.
Ẹni yìí tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yóò mọ ẹni tó mọ Mobhad ni o.
He's going through something. Kò dé fẹ́ kí ìyàwó àtọmọ ẹ̀ mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. So why are we now blaming the wife? What was Mobhad supposed to do? Nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe ni pé kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ authority láti lọ fẹjọ́ sùn. And he did that. It's just that a lot of us are mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Because most of whatever to solve was just coming out. Nígbà tó ti kú tán. So why are we blaming the wife? For God's sake. Number 2, the dad. I know. Hence why I felt I have to do this. Because the worry page very me was online in a long time. A long time I haven't. And I didn't even plan on doing this. But because it was also social media and I was seeing a lot of things. I just came back from work this morning, but I just couldn't bring myself to sleep because I'm thinking there's a lot of things that are not true. But people, what do you expect people to believe? People can only believe what they see on social media because one Mobhad and they can't filter what is true and what is not. Yeah, Mobhad was gone away from Mobhad for good 15 years. Now, I want to play a scenario to whoever to buy my video later. You're a man. You're married to a woman. You have a wife. And you went out one day. You went to a night vigil. You came back. And you couldn't find your wife. You were looking for your wife, wondering if you see her where. Only for your wife to come out from a neighbor's room. A neighbor. You know, you're a neighbor in your way, it's butter. A bachelor for that matter. And already, before Koto Kaya away, you've already been told that your wife was cheating on you with one of your neighbors. Wade, Orisiyawo butter, Yara bachelor. Please, we did not know. Okay, something was going on. And Baba Mobhad never told Mobhad, okay, Keru Eko Malo. The wife himself decided to leave out of guilt. Olamide, longest time. Good to see you. So they asked, Mama Mobhad decided to leave the next day. Whatever that you see on this video, she can watch it later and come out to debunk it in Mobhad Baro. Because like I said, I know the story. On the next day, after the husband caught her cheating, red-handed. Then your mometa, 2 boys and 1 girl. Mobhad has a senior sister and a junior brother. The guilt me oko mi kami. Mama Mobhad funrare kerue okuro nile. She left the house. And kowenyi wo. For 15 years. You. When you were for 16 years. She only came back into Mobhad's life. Nígbà tó gbọ́ wípé tó rí pé Mobhad is popular. Mobhad is genuine nínú ayé, ó ti kọrin. You know, he's doing well. That was when he came back into Mobhad's life. And you know, we women as a mother, even when you are not, we know how to manipulate our children.
That is it.
He was able to manipulate his life back into his son's life.
Her son's life.
He was, when he left Mobhad's dad, he was already married to another man with 3 children. When he came back into Mobhad's life,
when she came back,
he lied to everyone, including Mobhad's dad, that any Mobhad is that the So Mobhad told the dad that you need to take my mom back. And the dad said, no, I'm not going to take your mom back. Your mom left for over 15 years. But because Mobhad is the breadwinner of the house, so to say, he insisted that the mom has to take the dad back. Ìyá Mobhad kúrò nílé ọkọ. Mobhad lọ gba ilé fún màmá níbòmí. Ó gba ilé fún màmá, ó furnish ẹ̀, yẹ kó ọmọ tó bí síbi tó lọ wá. Mobhad sanwó ilé, ó ń bọ̀ yẹ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ tí màmá ẹ̀ bí síbòmí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, I want you to put yourself in Mobhad's dad's shoes. How will you feel as a man that a wife that abandoned 3 children for you tó lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi, ó wá padà wá nígbà tí kan náà àwọn ọmọ yìí tó ṣoríire, nígbà tí wo àzọkùnrin tó tó àwọn ọmọ yìí. I'm not saying Mobhad's dads don't have his shortcomings, but the truth of the matter is, when the mom left, Mobhad's dad was there.
He was there.
When the mom left, Mobhad's dad was there. Ó abandon àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó ṣe wọ́n bá tí ó lè ṣe. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nínú orin tí Mobhad kọ, ó ní màmá òun ò sí níbẹ̀, màmá òun fi òun sílẹ̀ for years. Bàbá òun ló sanwó school òun lọ sí poli, òun ṣe gbá, òun ṣàwo. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ lyrics yẹn, Mobhad ló fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ. It's true story. Ṣé wá fẹ́ gbọ́? When Mobhad's mom came back and said, oh, ọkọ òun ṣaláìsí, tó padà wá sínú life of Mobhad, tí Mobhad gba ilé fún màmá ẹ̀ tó furnish ẹ̀. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́? Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò ṣaláìsí, the husband tó fẹ́ lẹ́yìn tó fi bàbá Mobhad sílẹ̀, the husband was still alive. He is alive. He left the man with the children to go and live in the new house tí Mobhad gbà fún, just because Mobhad is doing well. Ó dẹ̀ ti rí pé, okay, this is my how will I say it? This is my way out of poverty. Ó fi ọkọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ó padà sí ọ̀dọ̀ Mobhad. Mobhad gbalé fún yẹ, ilé rin gidi, kò ṣe lé kékeré, ilé ńlá, ó gbà fún yẹ, ó furnish ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́, I'm asking again, you tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin lọkùnrin, báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ feel? Knowing that owó tí Mobhad fi gbalé fún yẹ tó fi furnish ẹ̀, ìdásí mẹ́rin owó yẹn ìwọ as bàbá Mobhad ò tí ì ná fún ẹ. And this woman came back, manipulated the son that you were there for when she left. How can a woman, obìnrin ni mí now? I'm not saying you should stay if for some reason you want to leave your husband. You left your children. Not that you left them alone. Oh, fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ pé okay, mo wá wò wọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan o.
Ó tiẹ̀ bójú wẹ̀yìn wò.
Tó bá jẹ́ wípé Mobhad ò blow, kó ṣoríire, kó popular, this woman wouldn't have come back. And why I needed to do this video, when I saw that he's the one being visited,
she's the one being visited,
being felt
everywhere.
for, being consolated, ọmọ ẹ ṣaláìsí.
Can you imagine?
Gbogbo èèyàn lucky, governor lucky, gbogbo ẹ lucky. And they didn't mention to them pé okay, mo fi ọmọ yìí sílẹ̀. She does. Kò tí pé ọdún kan tó padà wá sínú life of Mobhad. Not even up to a year. Or let me say not up to 2 years. Tó padà sínú ilé ayé Mobhad tí Mobhad ṣaláìsí. Bàbá yìí ló wà ńbẹ̀. Like I said, me sọ pé bàbá yìí, for me, a lot of the interview tí bàbá yìí ṣe, I'm not a fan of the interview too. I don't like, his approach or what he said. But does that change the truth? And what is the truth? The truth is that this man was there when this woman left. This woman left for over 10 years. Kò bẹ́yìn wò. Kò bú ẹ̀yìn wò, kò wá àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó wá dé nígbà tí owó ti wà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ yìí. Did you guys notice pé she wasn't out to do interview because she was reluctant to do interview? That mother-son bond is not there. It's not there because she came back for the wrong reason. Wrong reason. Share my video. Tó bá kàn wọ́n lára tí n bá parọ́, she should come out and say pé mo parọ́. She should come out and say pé mo parọ́. Because ó ń ká mi lára because as obìnrin, we get away with a lot of things. That's true. That's true. Because if the table were turned, tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá Mobhad ló fi Mobhad sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ ló tán.
Gbogbo wa ti kígbe síta, àwọn obìnrin.
Nobody will now be coming to go into Baba Mobhad, Latiloma, Konle and everything. It would have been the other way around. So why is it different? Just because of Birilung, and a lot of people did not know the story. And everyone clinged to that story of, oh, Baba Mobhad is saying Rishi in the interview, he's talking about this, he's talking about that. And that brings me back to video. How will you know Oshima react? Think about Shelley. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú wa kó fojú sunkún ọmọ. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí àrídùnnú wa kó dìbànújẹ́. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó jẹ́ wípé ìgbà tí ògo bá máa dé ní ẹ̀mí máa pín. Ní orúkọ Jésù, I pray for everyone. Even Mobhad's dad, even àwọn tó bully ẹ̀, which is Naira Marley and co. Kò sí ẹni tó mọ irú ògo tí Mobhad gbé dání. Kò sí ẹni tó mọ̀. The dad, the mom, the siblings, the friends, the record label, the fans. Kò sí ẹni tó mọ irú ògo tí Mobhad gbé dání until he left this world. Ìgbà yẹn ni everybody ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ irú ògo tí ọmọ yìí gbé dání. That is why tí mo ṣe gbàdúrà wípé Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí bọ́ kí ògo wa tó búyọ. Mobhad is a very easygoing, gentle boy to the core.
You could see.
They call him names because he's Oba Kinotin Peshe.
Man.
You need to go and listen to his lyrics. And just listen to his lyrics. Mo wo interview kan leni. See radio station kan interview Mobhad. And they asked him, they said, what advice do you have for the young ones? You need to go and watch that interview. The first thing he said is, yes, I'm going to give my advice, but I'm not asking you to take my advice. Only me, anybody buy advice in you. But advice to my phone, I want to ball in you. Emma conju. Emma conju. Eshe suru. Only don't be in a hurry. Only take your time. Only grow slowly. Only because if you don't, if you rush, you will end up where you're going to eventually regret.
Which it did.
Which means he's regretting Ibitoti Bare, which is Malian Records. He's regretting. But what can he do? But he told himself that, you know what, I mean, if I want people in Shemo, who they try to yore puro. Long and short of this video, Timo Sheleni ni pe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Àti blogger, àti fans, àwọn tó ń kọ, àwọn tó ń ṣe video. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. The video tí bàbá yìí ṣe, àwọn interview tó ṣe, each blogger, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, everybody using this man's interview to boost their page. To the extent mo wo kan tó ti sọ wípé bàbá ó sọ wípé wọ́n tó sí wọ́n ti kó fún lọ. Even when I saw the video, I was boiling. Wípé, what is this man saying? But when I was able to be on the phone. No, I wasn't on the phone. Somebody was on the phone to Mobhad's dad, and I was listening in. And the person was asking Mobhad's dad, bye. That is when I realized, the man was not talking. The man was only, when they were asking him about Mobhad. And they said, as Baba Omo, kini àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ gbé fún ọmọ yín láti rí pé ọwọ́ ayé ò ká, láti rí pé ẹ mójútó. He was now saying, say àwọn tó béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé, ẹ gbàdúrà kọ́mọ yín má ṣàgbákò. Ipe because gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn ń bá Mobhad sọ ń gbà mí kò kí ń gbọ́. Ipe ń gbà mí ó máa ń hùwà bí ẹni tí wọ́n ti kó fún ẹ lọ. That was what the man said. So the interviewer said, so ó ń hùwà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Bàbá wa ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó ń hùwà bí ẹni tó ti kó fún ẹ lọ because kò kí ń èmi as bàbá ẹ̀ ń gbà mí ti bá bá sọ̀rọ̀. He believes other people over me. That was when the dad made that reference of wọ́n ti kó fún ẹ lọ. And somebody on TikTok cut, it's not even up to 1 minute. Just about 36 seconds. Just where the dad said, I want to call for a law. And the person said, Baba Mobhad is to call for Mobhad. Baba Mobhad is to call for Mobhad. And a lot of people were on that chat. What they were saying, shake my lala, shake my lala. I was moved to tears when I eventually saw the full video. Because me, when I see things on social media, people are reacting, people are writing. I'm not in a hurry to comment. Because I have realized that social media, a lot of people twist things to fit their narrative. One more, one more, video. One the new role, anything won't twist or way, they don't care. What you realize in here. That was why when I saw that video, I was like, even in me go why is it Baba why did he say this? But I said to myself, I now went on social media. I was now looking, I was searching for all the interview. That was when I came across the full video, where even it wasn't even Baba Mobhad that said something about Ifun. It was any to bury or lower one. Baba Mobhad ni kò gbọ́ràn, kò ti baba sọ̀rọ̀ ngba mi emo àwọn ọmọdé emo. O ma ro pé bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ kí baba wọn control wọn. Ẹni tó interview yẹn wá ní ó wà bí en ton ti kó fún ẹ lọ. Baba wá ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó wà bí en ton ti kó fún ẹ lọ. Èyàn kan dẹ̀ mú 30 seconds yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ fi ṣe show. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè fún baba ẹ̀. My question, some bloggers, someone to lórí social media, and I keep saying this, if tomorrow you hear people baba ìṣaláìsí, àbí baba decide láti gbógun jẹ, he can't take all these things anymore, how will you feel? Mobhad is gone. Yes, did that handle things, the interview and everything, like I said, I'm not going to support him for that. But kí ló dé tí ẹ ro orí ọjọ́ kan mọ́ bàbá yìí lára? Ẹ ro orí ọjọ́ kan. Kí ni orí ọjọ́ kan yẹn? When Mobhad's Mobhad's mom left Mobhad, àti àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àti àbúrò ẹ̀ méjèèjì fún bàbá yìí, tó lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi, ó tún bí ọmọ mẹ́ta mi síbi tó lọ, tí ò wẹ̀yìn wò, tí ò béèrè Mobhad. Bàbá ẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀ o. The dad was there. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ orin Mobhad. Nínú kòsíkòsí ni bàbá ẹ̀ ti tu owó jọ, wọ́n tún yá owó kò fún Mobhad pé kó fi lọ polytechnic. Mobhad ń gba owó school lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ steady. Bàbá ẹ̀ rò pọ̀ mọ́ wà ní school, not knowing pé Mobhad ti bá ti tiẹ̀ lọ, chasing his dream of music while the dad was thinking he's in school. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ro orí ọjọ́ kan ìmọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ lára. Ipe the mom was not there. The dad was the one that stood in the place of the dad and the mom. Only for ìyá tó ti ṣán lọ for close to 15 years to come back and take over your son's life. How will you feel? How will you feel? If as a mother, torí mo fi ọ̀rọ̀ rora mi wò, kí bàbá tí mo bímọ fún kó ṣán lọ for 15 years or close to, kọ́mọ mi wá ṣoríire, kó wá lókìkí lẹ́yìn tí mo tọ́ ọmọ yẹn tán níwọ̀nba tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lágbára láti fi tọ́. As a mom, I have my shortcomings, but mo dúró ti àwọn ọmọ yìí, mo tọ́ wọn. Ìkànnà àwọn ọmọ yìí wá ṣoríire. Ó wá di ìlú mọ̀ọ́ká, ó wá di mọ́lẹ̀ tí gbogbo ayé tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí. Kí bàbá yìí wá dé lẹ́yìn 15 years, kó wá wọnú ayé ọmọ mi, kó wá gba 80% of my son's life. Èmi ìyá tí mo wá wà ńbẹ̀, kí n wá jẹ́ 20% péré lọ́mọ yìí fún mi. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa feel? How will you feel? I want us to ponder on it. How will you feel? Ẹ jẹ́ ká ro orí ọjọ́ kan mọ́ bàbá yìí lára. Ọlọ́run ni mo fi bẹ̀ yín. As bloggers, let's do our findings. Yes, I know everybody wants to make money on social media. Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́. But ẹ jẹ́ kí conscience wa kó máa guide wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí conscience wa kó máa guide wa. The father is being interrogated, being asked questions about what happened to Mobhad. Like I said, I have questions for the dad too, especially when it comes to wanted a sin. What is the reason? I have a lot of questions for the dad, which is fine. But why are you crucifying the dad? Have you ever thought pé nígbà tí ìyá Mohbad lọ, if tí bàbá Mohbad náà bá sọ wípé okay, you know what, your mama I need to lọ, you know, èmi náà fẹ́ move on, kó dá wọn sílẹ̀. Mohbad lè má débi tó dé lénìí tó fi dìlú mọ̀ká. Please, I'm begging, mi ò ṣakọ, mo ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ ṣé gan àǹtí Dúpẹ́, sister Dúpẹ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀. We saw that on social media, just like the way that film sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí. May God Almighty wipe away the tears of the parents and the siblings and all the relatives of Mohbad and all of us that ẹ mọ̀ Mohbad rẹ̀. Wọ́n ti tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó gbé ìyá Mohbad kúrò nínú ilé. Wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad lọ yan àlè ni. Wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad yan àlè. Wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad bàbá lọ, ẹ ti mọ̀ pé pásítọ̀ ni bàbá. Obìnrin tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ ẹni tó mọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ fi ọwọ́ sọ̀yà wípé kí màmá Mohbad jáde kọ́ ní irọ́ làwọn pa, wọ́n làwọn á tún jáde sí wọn. Ojú wọn ló gbé síta o, wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àtìbí, she came out to give the allegation one-on-one. And why is she doing this for? People will start wondering, well, why now and all that. It's because of the fact that she feels that the man is being cheated out of the way, you understand? For the fact that this man stood by his children when the mother left. The mother was caught with another man, that's a neighbor, a bachelor in the house. Tí wọ́n ton mọ́ ya Mohbad. Wọ́n wo nǹkan fẹ́ do ya Mohbad pa lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. Anyways, wọ́n mọ́ ya Mohbad ni bàbá dé lóru láti church, láti night vigil. You understand? Wípé bó dẹ̀ ṣe dé ló wà pé ìyá ìdá gbà tí ìyá máa jáde, wọ́n náà go ṣe jáde láti ọ̀dọ̀ neighbor ni. Gbà tán dẹ̀ máa jáde báyìí. Bàbá ní mo dẹ̀ ti ń gbọ́ tipẹ́ wípé neighbor yìí máa ń nà ẹ́ tí ń bá ti sí nlé ká má lè fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀ ká lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Bóyá bàbá wa fi bítì náà mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Bò wọ́n níjọ́ kejì ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó jẹ́ witness yìí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n witness wọ́n dẹ̀ fún ní information tóun náà dẹ̀ dúró lórí information yẹn. Ó ní ìyá Mohbad dẹ̀ kó ẹrù ẹ̀ ní ìjọ́ kejì, ó dẹ̀ kó àwọn ọmọ sílẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá rí even all through gan bí ìyá Mohbad ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ẹ rí pé she doesn't really have that confidence to really face the man. You will know. Do you understand? For the fact that Shemo, ó kàn jẹ́ pé bí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe dá ọmọ àti ìyá bọ́lọ́run ṣe dá wa, bí àwọn ọmọ ṣe máa ń love ìyá. Fashakin Yabode, that's why I'm not going to be too sure you understand. So, but we know that, you know, ìyá yẹn náà Shemo, ó dà pé àwọn náà wọ́n náà ṣeré lọ ńgbà yẹn. Anyways, but nǹkan tá kò fẹ́ bẹ ìyá Mohbad sí, Ọlọ́run ọba lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó kù á jẹ́ àjẹmọ́nú yín. The father and the mother needs to come together as one. Mohbad is gone. Ọlọ́run ọba ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ gbé Mohbad wá sílé ayé láti wá tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí gbogbo ìwà ìbàjẹ́ àwọn tó wà ní high places. Fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí wọ́n ti bayé wọn jẹ́ through substance misuse, because ó fi wá ṣí wa lójúlẹ̀ ni. Ẹ wo Malia music. Bí Malia bí bọ́bọ́ yìí ó ti recruit àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké. Ẹ wo bí music label yẹn bó ṣe fẹ́ lọ sílẹ̀ nítorí pé ó ti mislead àwọn ọmọ for a very long time. But Ọlọ́run ti ní time yìí gangan lòun máa ṣe. Kí ọlọ́pàá ṣe rí this investigation, to me, me ò expect anything big from it. Like I've always said it from the beginning. Substance misuse ni nto mari díẹ̀ náà láti sọ yẹn. Wọ́n á rí nínú ara ẹ̀. Kò yé yín. Àwọn ọmọ yìí ẹgbẹ́sẹgbẹ́, ó ti yé yín ẹgbẹ́ tí mò ń sọ yìí. Òun ló ń jalè lórí. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀. Èmi yè dúró lé pé bàbá Mohbad ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà ńdí ẹgbẹ́sẹgbẹ́ yìí tó rọ́mọ yẹn àti sòótọ́ fún. He was closer to the son than the mother. Do you understand? But mi pé bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe bí ìyá ṣe padà wá, ọmọ ti dùn. Nǹkan tó ti gbogbo love and care tó ti lose from stepmother tí ò rí torí yẹ ṣe mọ̀ inú ẹ̀ dùn ó gbé gbogbo ọkàn fún yẹ ó gbàgbé bàbá tó ti ń tọ́jú òun ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn obìnrin a máa ní hold on our children so much tẹ́ bá ń jà nínú ilé gan náà àwọn ọmọ yẹn ẹ̀yìn ẹ ló máa wà. Fashakin Yabode said no one is talking about the song Naira Marley and Sammy Were singing. Wọ́n ti gbé sí. Ṣé rí orin yẹn ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn máa ń lọ cut àwọn nǹkan. Ó lè má jẹ́ new one. Ẹ ti get ó lè jẹ́ àwọn old kini lyrics wọ́n máa cut, so it's not impossible. I don't think on ti ẹlẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe wà yìí wọ́n lọ sápamọ́ ni because ojú ń ṣẹ̀jẹ̀. Even kí ọlọ́pàá àwọn ọlọ́pàá gan they will have to protect these two individuals no matter what, because tí àwọn ayé bá mú wọn tí wọ́n bá mú wọn so àwọn ọlọ́pàá gan definitely wọ́n máa protect wọn ṣé you understand, even can't interrogate wọn gan wọn ní jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n á ṣe in a discreet way ni because ojú àwọn èèyàn ń le gidi gan tó bá rìn tó mọ̀ rìn tó bá lọ dàbí Sami wèrè báyìí wọ́n máa dáná sun ẹni, so ṣé understand, so we're waiting for it. Ọlọ́run fi lu ọmọ yẹn. So for the family that ẹ sọ nísìn gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ àwọn family ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹni kó come together because they are going to lose more than they think they are going to lose. Ṣé mọ̀ pé there is already ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ property tí wọ́n believe pé ọ̀dọ̀ ẹbí ìyàwó ni properties wà. Ọlọ́run bá nìkan ló yé. Ṣé you understand, because all questions have been raised. Like me, I stood by, I'm standing by the truth that DNA is unnecessary, and I will stand by it because the father of this child never had any doubt about his child before he died. It is not in our own place as social media personalities, bloggers, or influencer, or whatever you call yourself, to be asking for paternity of a child. I see it as being insensitive, especially at this point in time. Because we are talking about Ogun, Tan Logun. Are you not thinking about the trauma that is going to even give the child forever? We pay ori Facebook, ori Instagram, le mbere pé kó lọ ṣe DNA test fún yín, fún ọmọ. It's not our business. And kò ṣe pé bàbá ọmọ ló béèrè fún paternity, no doubt paternity ọmọ. Àwọn náà inú wọn dùn pé àwọn ní mọ́lẹ̀ ni. So why are you to say you are Mr. Black Man or Mr. Yellow Blue or whatever and be asking, or all others that are saying just for clarity's sake? What clarity are you looking for? What clarity are you looking for? Yeah, could make sense at all. If there's anything people have been saying, only because they want to get to the root of the crime. Because the wife might be one of those that they used because they saw voice notes and all that. I still say it. See, you tell married people, you understand? Aside from that, because you want them to investigate properly. So they cannot investigate properly except if they do DNA test for the boy. That is me. It's not a good analogy. It's a dirty one. It's not something that we should even think about. Do you understand? Let them do their normal thing, because people have been raising questions like the mother-in-law is a police officer. What has she been doing about it? There is a crime behind all these things. So of course, when they beg a question, ó ti wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, but mo sure pé òun náà ti wálé nítorí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. But then wọ́n ní láti béèrè question lọ́wọ́ wọn lóòótọ́ pé ẹ dẹ̀ rí. Meanwhile, according to bàbá o wípé ọ̀hún náà ló ń bá ra properties, wọ́n dẹ̀ ra properties which I don't blame that boy. Wọ́n lè ra properties ní orúkọ ọmọ tó bí because irú ìwà tí ìyàwó bàbá yẹn tó put up ńjọ́ yẹn ẹ ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe ntẹ́yàn fi lè forúkọ wọn ra property bàbá yẹn no torí bàbá soft, you will see that in that man wípé bàbá yẹn soft ó dàbí ẹni tó yẹ pé wọ́n lè fi ọwọ́ gbá ṣe mọ̀ àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n ṣe ti understand. So ọmọ yẹn lè fi rò pé well ọmọ mi jẹ́ n ra property lórúkọ ẹ̀. Do you understand? So it's now time, because bàbá is going to lose a lot if he doesn't reconcile with the wife, with his son's wife. That's Mobhad's wife. And Mobhad's wife's family, that is his in-laws. No matter kí bàbá má ṣe pé kíní, because ẹni tó tọ́ ẹ̀gúsí òun ló jẹ́ kó jẹ, ọwọ́ tó ṣẹ́ ẹ̀gúsí òun ló jẹ́ kó jẹ. Ní agbára Ọlọ́run bàbá Mohbad, ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe yìí ṣe. Gbogbo wàhálà tẹ́ ṣe lórí pé kẹ́ mú Mohbad lọ sí school, lórí nǹkan táwọn èèyàn gan testify pé ẹ jẹ̀yà lórí ẹ̀, ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe yìí ṣe. Like this woman said tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ó ní gbogbo ìkanra yẹn. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ tí bàbá yẹn gan sọ, ó ní Mohbad fún un ní 500,000 báyìí káàṣìrì. Meanwhile, ìyá ẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ dé less than 2 years, ìyá sọ ó ló ti gba ṣọ́ọ̀pù ńlá fóun, ó ti gbalé fóun. The woman said it herself. Ó ló ti gbalé fóun, ó ṣe gba ṣọ́ọ̀pù fóun ni, ó ra freezer ńlá mẹ́ta síbẹ̀. Meanwhile, bàbá ní kò tí ì ṣerú ẹ̀ fóun rí. Though a ti rí van kan tó rà fún bàbá ẹ̀ bí 6 million, àbí èlò lọ́dún ra van ni. But the father still feels cheated. Wípé look, woman yóò kàn lè sáré dé. Ha! Ṣé mo bó ṣe máa ń rí fáwọn ọkùnrin bí ìgbà tẹ́ pé obìnrin ṣá, ẹ̀yin ṣá lẹ fẹ́ ṣe understand. But táà náà bá ń ṣe ká máa ṣe pẹ̀lú ọgbọ́n ìyẹn àwọn obìnrin. So for Mohbad's dad, mo kàn fẹ́ bẹ̀ wọ́n ni. Mo ń lo opportunity láti sọ fún wọn pé kàn jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Kàn wá, k'Ọlọ́run bá kó bá wọn yanjú gbogbo wàhálà ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí, kí àṣírí àwọn ẹni bí tí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Káwọn náà dẹ̀ cooperate pẹ̀lú àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Gbogbo ohun tó bá mọ̀ kó má fi pamọ́, kàn sọ òótọ́, because torí ọmọ náà ní gbogbo nǹkan, ọmọ náà òkùnkùn ti lọ. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí, kẹ́ dúró pé yes, of course òkùnkùn ti gba ológun ọmọ yín. Ológun ọmọ yìí dẹ̀ ló fẹ́ tanná ìmọ́lẹ̀ láti fi yọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kù nínú òkùnkùn. Ẹ sọ òótọ́ fáwọn ọlọ́pàá, ẹ má fi nǹkan kan, ẹ má hide anything. Mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀ yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wá bẹ̀ ṣe máa settle pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ọmọ yín, torí wọ́n ní ẹ ní problem pẹ̀lú wọn tẹ́lẹ̀, except for the properties. 13 grumble ń pẹ̀ pé you know, there are a lot of things that had, you know, not right. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní dùn náà wípé èmi mo ṣiṣẹ́. Bọ́ bó ṣe máa ń rí náà nìyẹn. Wọ́n òwe Yorùbá kan wọ́n ní gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí oko bá ṣe, òbò ló máa jẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run ti kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, bọ́lọ́run ṣe kọ́ nìyẹn pé ìyàwó ló máa dé, òun náà ló máa gba gbogbo ẹ̀yin lè máa work with the family. Ẹ rí ìyá ń sìn, ìyá ti lọ jókòó sínú AC, ó ń gbádùn ibi tí ó jẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà wà nìyẹn, because ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n torí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ẹ ti dàrú láti bó ṣe kọ́kọ́. But come look for a way. Àwọn àgbààgbà tó bá wà ń bẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ọba kó bá yín kó kọ yín mọ̀ ṣe, kán bá yín yanjú ẹ̀, because ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ nínú ẹ̀. Orin ọmọ yín ló ń play all over the world. Wọ́n ló ti wà ní top kìíní kan. Èmi ò mọ̀ ń pa music, and money owó ń wọnú coffee purse wọn daily in a big way. Wọ́n lọ́mọ yín ti di ògbólógbò olówó. So nínú sàárè, Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí ògo dé kó bá wa nínú sàárè. So ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ wá bẹ̀ ṣe máa tún ọ̀nà yẹn ṣe, ẹ̀yin àti àwọn in-laws yín. Èmi ò ní kẹ́ di ẹrú wọn o, but at least àti ìyá Mohbad kẹ́kàn gbà fún Ọlọ́run pé bọ́lọ́run ṣe bó ṣe wọn Ọlọ́run bá ní oṣọlá. Ìyá Mohbad, èmi náà tún wá ń lo opportunity láti bẹ̀ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ. Ṣé ti gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ? Wọ́n ní ìgbà tí wọ́n tẹ kú òlé tán ẹ lọ fẹ́ ọkọ mi. Ẹ bójú wẹ̀yìn wo àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ẹ lè máa sọ pé ẹ try o, ọkọ yín ni ò gbà o, kìnnìkan. Ẹlòmíì kẹ̀rẹ́ ó lè jọkọ tẹ fẹ́ at the end of the day, bí àbí tẹ wá lọ yẹn, ọkọ yẹn ò fẹ́ kẹ́ kò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ rí àwọn ọmọ. So ẹ̀yin náà kúkú wá wò pé wọ́n kúkú wà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wọn. Ẹ̀yin náà gbà fọ́lọ́run until nígbà tẹ́ rí pé ògo ọmọ mi ló tàn yìí, lẹ́yìn náà ṣe wá padà wá. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí pé ọmọ yín náà ó ti wà vulnerable, ó ti ń wá ìyá ẹ̀, kò rí ìfẹ́ látọ̀dọ̀ anybody. So ẹ̀yin náà lo opportunity yẹn, you got into his heart, and so tẹ́yin náà bá wá rò ó, tẹ́ bá jókòó gangan, tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ jẹ òun. Ṣó ti yé yín? Ẹ mọ àwọn èèyàn ń ṣépè gan o pé òun ló ń jẹ ọkìnní kan. Èmi ò ní ṣépè o, torí abiyamọ lèmi náà. Mo dẹ̀ gbàdúrà kémi náà jẹ wọn mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ jẹ òun, ẹ tọ́jú bàbá tí ó tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yín di báyìí o. Ẹ má jẹ adánìkan jẹ o. Ẹ wò ó bó ṣe wá bá yín, táwọn Lagos State wá bá yín, tí ẹ mention pé èmi àti bàbá ẹ̀gbọ́n lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀, èmi àti pé ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣe bí wà tẹ́ pé ọmọ mi pè mí. ọmọ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ọmọ mi ní mọ́mí ṣe mọ̀ pé ìgbà mélòó lẹ fi mọ ọmọ tí love yẹn ṣe tó fi pọ̀ tó yẹn àmọ́ bó ṣe máa ń rí attachment. It's very, very difficult to have a secured attachment at that age, because when he needed you to build that attachment, you were not there. So ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn ẹ kàn ń sọ ṣe mọ̀ káwọn èèyàn kan fi lè ṣàánú yín ṣe understand they understand, but ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin kẹ́ tí wàá tún àárín àwọn ọmọ yín tó kù àti ìyàwó tẹ́ wà ẹ mọ̀ kẹ́yìn lẹ wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ìyàwó sìn tẹ́ ẹ bá tún ṣe dáadáa ẹ̀yin náà wọ́n á gbá yín sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ o, ẹ̀yin kẹ́ tún ṣe. Ìyàwó náà tó jẹ́ ìyàwó Mohbad lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba ọwọ́ tiẹ̀ náà tó ṣẹ́gun sí á jẹ́ o. Ìwọ ni o dúró ti Mohbad tó fi ń ná kiri do àwọn èèyàn náà wọ́n ti condemn actions ẹ̀ kan, but whatever it is, I just see you as a very, very young girl, you know. In fact ṣé ọmọ kejì mi yóò ju ọmọ kẹta mi gan ju èlò, ṣé you understand? So I know you're a very, very young girl, and I believe your siblings or your mother knows what it is, the culture. Ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ọba tí Ọlọ́run bá ti bá yín yanjú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí Ọlọ́run bá ti bá fi ojú àwọn ẹni bí hàn, because wọ́n ń ṣe investigation wọn lọ́wọ́, tọ́lọ́run ti fojú àwọn ẹni bí hàn, please do the needful. Find a way to have peace talk with your in-laws, which includes your your father-in-law and your mother-in-law, and whatever that is due to them, please give it to them. Bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kéékèèké gan, Ọlọ́run á fún ẹ ṣe. The Lord Almighty will teach you, will give you the wisdom to live with them. That's not physical living with them, but to live with them in harmony, like giving them what is Caesar's, give to Caesar's. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, because bàbá yẹn náà iṣẹ́ ló ṣe. Lágbára Ọlọ́run bá fi ojú àwọn ẹni bí á fi hàn. Egbò ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad tó ń yọ sí gbogbo èèyàn kiri yìí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí ètò ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá mi kọ sí bíbáyìí. Ṣé Mohbad ti yọ sí yín? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí ètò ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá mi kọ ṣé Mohbad ti yọ sí yín? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Torí mo rí kinní kan tí Dayton tí ó jù fún wa lórí Instagram. Dayton ní gbogbo pé ẹni báyìí o ó wá bá òun ó yà mí lẹ́nu. Please, if you're watching, I want you to tell us, has Mohbad been visiting you? Àwọn èèyàn ló kò tí wà kò visit èmi o. Àwọn pastors oríṣiríṣi là ń rí sìn tí wọ́n ń jíṣẹ́, wọ́n ní Mohbad ń kígbe máwọn pé Mohbad ní jáde sọ̀rọ̀ sọ pé ṣe báyìí. And Dayton, you know, just Dayton, I don't know if you know her. This is just Dayton. Just Dayton gave us a message tí Mohbad tó jáde sí òun. In fact, she has gone to prayer ground immediately, because only Mohbad fún òun ní pé kóun lọ sí burial ground lọ ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ kan fóun. Only Mohbad jáde sí òun gangan ni tó dẹ̀ rán òun. In fact, just Dayton sun ẹkún ni nígbà tó ń sọ. Ẹ wò ó. Ẹ wò ó. You saw him in your dream. Before that time. Also, more than 20. Mobhad said, Abiola, and has been directed by Mobhad. I came back to Nigeria yesterday. Mobhad came to her in a dream. And I'm just here to follow specific instructions. It's not easy to continue to lose our children. It's not easy to continue to lose our young ones, because our children have taken their own lives in their hands. Our children have been subdued, subjected. They are under all forms of influence.
And this is not about Mobhad only.
There's a movement.
I cannot count how many times I have seen Mobhad.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that boy said something very, very, very strange. Because a lot of you know me, I'm very, very quiet about some parts of my life. Mobhad called me.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Oriri. I was shocked. And this boy specifically gave me some instructions. The boy told me a lot of things. And Mobhad gave me specific names of people I should call. And I picked my phone. I called them. Cute Abiola. And a number of them. And he told me to ask them specific questions. Which I did. Mobhad said, just Adetong, èèyàn alára méjì nìyí now.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́,
I was shocked.
ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ Yorùbá, kí ló ń jẹ́ alára méjì? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ló ń jẹ́ alára méjì? Àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Wípé ó ní ẹgbọ́n kan tí àǹtí dé tó ń sọ yìí nsìn. Wọ́n ní Mobhad nínú ojú àlá yẹn, ó pe àwọn ní òrìrì. Ó ló ti wá sọ fáwọn pé ṣé mọ̀ pé alára méjì nìyí. Kí ni Yorùbá ń pè ní alára méjì? Bí ẹni tó bá jẹ́ àjẹ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ̀, ẹ bá mi sọ.
Mobhad died. God tó fẹ́ sọ fún ìyá òun kí ìyá òun lọ wá.
Fẹ́kẹ́ lọ mú bẹ̀ wò. Mo ti sọ fún yín tẹ́ bá ti kúrò lọ.
Which I did.
Má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Oh.
Adele ṣe ẹ wo ọ̀rẹ́ mi tójú ẹ̀ rí ọmọ kú sí. Àkọ́bí ọmọ ẹ̀ tó bí tó bí gbà tó gun dé.
Of people I should call. And I picked my phone. I called them. Cute Abiola. And a number of them. And he told me to ask them specific questions. Which I did. Mobhad said, just Adetong, èèyàn alára méjì nìyí now. I was shocked. I called a lot of elders in London. I had to call Nigeria. Okay, I called a lot of elders. And I asked them. They said, Ori ẹ̀tàn ló ṣe sọ̀nkọ́ tó sọ yẹn.
Okay. Princess for next week.
After Mobhad died, more than 20 different people were killed in Sagam.
It's a cult clash.
But these people are also young children.
Cult. Young
children. Ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ká fojú àárọ̀ ṣẹ̀yà ọmọ ká máa fojú alẹ́ ṣàbíyamọ o. Ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ká fi ọjọ́ àárọ̀ ṣẹ̀yà ọmọ ká wá máa fi ọjọ́ alẹ́ ṣàbíyamọ o. Ìmọ́lẹ̀. And this boy said,
ṣé ẹ ò lè jẹ́ ká kí ló dé? Ibi tí a ti lè parí sábà lẹ́wọ̀ ajé mú yẹn kúrò. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Kò sí.
Ẹ jẹ́ sinmi ara yín. Adele ṣe ẹ wo ọ̀rẹ́ mi tójú ẹ̀ rí ọmọ kú sí. Àkọ́bí ọmọ ẹ̀ tó bí gbà tó gun dé tó bá dámájà pé bàbá yìí bó bá ti pàtó sí Babájídé ní ó gbẹ̀yìn ayé rẹ̀ sí. Olúwa dúrọ̀pù wá síbí. Kó bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mo pè yín láti London. Mo dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ fún yín. Mo dẹ̀ sọ gbogbo nǹkan tọ́mọ yẹn sọ. Ṣó wá rọrùn fábíyamọ láti ṣe?
Ó rọrùn. Ẹ máa gbọ́. Hello. Ṣé bí ìkílẹ̀ wá ṣe níbí? Ìkan ni mo bá kó ẹ máa gbọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ sọ kankan fún yín. Ṣé rí Ọlọ́run àwọn bàbá wa tẹ́ wá bá
Ó wà lójúṣe.
Fún mi ní tíṣù.
Ṣe sùúrù. Olúwa ní kẹ́ lọ sí ibojì.
Ọ̀hún mi ò.
Tá a bá ní ibojì ẹ ò lè ṣe gbé léyìí. Hello.
Ọmọ ẹni ló ń tọwọ́ ẹni gbé pọ̀. Adi.
Ṣé bẹ́lẹ̀ ò mọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ rí?
Mi ò mọ̀ rí.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò sí.
Mi ò mọ̀ rí o.
Kò sí ìjà fẹ́ ṣe sí i.
Ibojì òkú dádì.
Ó ní kó lọ bójì òkú.
Ilẹ̀ Ẹ̀gbọ́nlúwa ló ní kẹ́ lọ.
Ọmọ yẹn ló sọ.
Ó ní kí n lọ.
Ọmọ yẹn ní kó lọ sí bójì òkú.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Ibojì òkú dádì.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Mohbad ní kó lọ sí bójì òkú.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ o. Ẹ farabalẹ̀.
Just it to.
Tó bá dúró wa lórí kẹ́ lọ, mo wà pẹ̀lú yín nínú ẹ̀mí. Ẹ gbàdúrà yín Ọlọ́run afarahàn yín bí kẹ́ tó lọ. Ẹ gbélé tẹ̀ ṣe ò ní ìdí ẹ̀.
Mo wà lórí live video.
Ó ní nǹkan tó lọ afẹ́kẹ́ lọ mú bẹ̀. Ṣé gbọ́? Ó ní nǹkan tó lọ afẹ́kẹ́ lọ mú bẹ̀ o. Mo ti sọ fún yín tẹ́ bá ti kúrò.
Bí ọmọ yóò gún mọ́ la.
Tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ tọ̀, ẹ sọ tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ kẹ́sì máa lọ. Ǹtẹ́ nídìí yẹn o.
Dádì ọmọ inú ìyá láyé. Kí wá ló jẹ́ ewá lé mi?
Ọ̀gá kò lọ sọ́dọ̀ yẹ.
Agbára mi mọ́kọ́ lọ́rùn.
Ó wá ní ìwọ ni kò lọ. Ó ga o. Agbára yẹn ga o lọ.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé ò ní rí wàhálà, tó bá jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ kú lÓlúwa ní ká lọ pa pé kó kẹ́kẹ́ gbé sọ́wọ́ kó kú sọ́wọ́ yín kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ. Kò kú sọ́wọ́ yín. Ó kú tó lọ́wọ́ ní kẹ́ lọ bẹ̀.
Yẹn le gan o.
Ẹ ò mọ kan tó lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ní kẹ́ lọ bẹ̀. Ẹ sì ti wá mo ní ká wá bèrè fún agbára ìmọ̀ká tó bọ́ síbẹ̀. Ẹ sì ti wá ẹ lọ bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìgbàgbọ́ yín. Ẹ sì kúrò ń bẹ̀ ká wá wò kàn tí ó tẹ̀lé. Àwọn kan ní ọmọ yẹn ò kú.
Ọmọ yẹn pe orúkọ àwọn mẹ́rin kan fún mi. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ owó ẹ̀ tó wà lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan. Ó ló láwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó ń fẹ́ sọ fún ìyá òun kí ìyá òun lọ wá àwọn opó kan fara kúnnú ilé ó fẹ́ sọ àwọn àṣírí ọ̀rọ̀ kan fún. Mo ti ya Babájídé, mo ti gbàdúrà Babájídé dáadé.
Ó ní ìyá mi yẹn wà.
Ìyá wà láyé mi ò mọ̀ rí.
Esther Doc.
Ó ní ìyá ẹ̀ wà.
Good afternoon.
Ẹ ti dúró ìyá ẹ̀.
Mo ṣẹ̀dé lánàá ni. Mo ṣẹ̀dé Nàìjíríà lánàá. Mi ò mọ̀ yẹ.
Bàbá dúdú kẹfọ́ mú láti gbé ìjókòó lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ láti béèrè fún àmì mọ́ dáadáa o. Mo ti bá yẹn gbàdúrà bọ́lọ́wọ́ abọ́mọ yẹn bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó lẹ́yìn ẹ̀kú òun lówó kan síbẹ̀.
Tantolong.
Ọ̀rọ̀ owó tí ẹ kọ́ ó ní àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ló fẹ́ gba òun. Ó láwọn ta rò pé ó fẹ́ gba òun. Ó ní ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ni wọ́n.
So gbogbo àwọn Ìyábọ̀ gbogbo àwọn kìnìún ọ̀dàlẹ̀.
Ó ní àwọn ta rò pé Ìmọ́lẹ̀ said the people we think that want to save him, they are betrayals. They have betrayed
Gbogbo àwọn gist lover yẹn.
them so many times. Even when he ran to them.
Àwọn ọlọ́pàá.
He said they have betrayed him so many times. Àtọlọ́pàá àtijọba ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ni wọ́n.
Gbogbo àti mọ̀ gbogbo àmọ̀ yẹn wà á mọ̀.
Torí pé wọ́n jọ ń jẹ́nu àwọn kan náà wọ́n jọ ń mu ni.
Pẹ̀lú àwọn alágbára.
Listen, the reason why I'm doing this video is very straightforward.
Yes.
Ó ṣe dé Babájídé ni. Just that pastor came and then met me. Ẹni kan máa ń fún mi tissue bag. Ṣẹ́rí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ ìkáyé. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín lẹ́bẹ̀ kan o. That name called Ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ nítorí pé gbogbo àwọn tó kù.
Fẹ́ yọ wọ́n nínú
Àwọn ọmọ wa, àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa tó ti sá lọ, tó ń wá agbára ayé.
Anyways, this we have said before. Mo kàn mọ́mọ́ sáré gbé ẹ káàbọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ti wò mo sáré gbé because I saw it and I think somebody even sent it to me and I told the woman that I've seen it, you know. Just the tone, you know, we've not heard anything from her since Mobhad died, and like she said that she's just coming back from abroad, that she just got back to Nigeria. So, but while she was abroad, she said she has been seeing Mobhad. Wípé òun máa ń lálàá rí Mobhad. Òun lè mi ṣe kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń bí o. Torí mo rí kan náà skit maker kan báyìí tó máa ń pè ní Láǹdè. Ṣé mo Láǹdè tó dà pé tó fẹ́ lọ jump ń gbà yẹn. Láǹdè náà ní òun rí. àwọn kan náà ní ṣẹ́mọ̀ wọ́n ti wá sọ di àwọn onískìtì tiẹ̀ ti wá sọ di nǹkan mo rí ti ọba Solomon tí ẹ̀ náà ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ṣẹ́mọ̀ even I didn't find that funny, you know, tó sọ pé wow èmi kọ́ mo pa ẹ́ o má wá bá mi o and all that. So gbogbo àwọn tó láwọn ń rí o èmi ò rí Mohbad o ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rí bóyá ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà spiritual lọ́lọ́run fún ni yóò fi rí. So like ó sọ Dayton said Mohbad came to her. This is somebody she never knew when he was alive. Pé ó wá bá òun, ó dẹ̀ sọ fóun pé òun fẹ́ rán òun níṣẹ́. Ó rán òun lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó jẹun lówó. Ó ló dẹ̀ tún sọ fóun pé òun máa rán òun lọ sí ibojì òkú. Ìyẹn ni àwa fi wà worried ṣe mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ wípé just Dayton ibojì òkú lọ́hùn ni òkú fẹ́ rán ẹ lọ. Mohbad ní màmá láyé. Ó ní bàbá tó wà spiritual, ó ní ìyá tó wà spiritual. Ṣé you understand? Because màmá ẹ̀ náà ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ni màmá ẹ̀ náà ń sọ. Bàbá ẹ̀ náà. N tí ò lọ fi bá wọn pé kán lọ sí ibojì òkú fóun. Tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ló rán, be careful. Èmi kàn ṣe mọ̀. Bóyá kẹ́ fi ẹ̀mí wò dáadáa. Inú mi dẹ̀ dùn. At least ó lọ bí méjì, ó lọ sílé babaláwo, ó lọ lé aláàfáà, ó lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ni lọ gba ẹ̀mí kí ló máa ń pè lọ gba power, you know. So I wish you all the best, but gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó rán yín ṣá ẹ ṣáà jẹ. I know for sure that like what you said pé ó sọ fún ẹ wípé gbogbo àwọn tóun lọ sábà yẹn ẹni bí ni wọ́n o, àwọn tó ń pretend pé àwọn gbà ẹ́, which àwọn tó mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n dúró tì láwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, àwọn Gistlover, àwọn ṣọmọ àwọn èèyàn tí yẹ pé wọ́n dìde, àwọn náà dúró tì, ṣé you understand? But then if you are saying that the boy ní inú sàárè tí wọ́n ti sí, of course kò tí rest, ó yìí ń lọ káàkiri. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, that I know very well that kò wá impossible pa àwọn kan ń rí lóòótọ́ because kò tí lọ sùn. His spirit is just wandering about. Do you understand? Yemi Ogunmola said, I believe this is the more reason at Muyiwa Adejobi said the so-called celebrities and bloggers should stop their drama. Okay. Because Chemo, àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti sọ pé kó stop gbogbo drama òṣì tó ń ṣe yẹn. Tọ́kọ̀ ń jáde, tọ́kọ̀ wá ń sọ ilé tó ń sọ tòun because they will not let the police do their job. Do you understand? Which I understand totally. And that's why anything we want to be talking about on my platform, just to say we are still waiting, you know, for justice. Because we believe in the police, the authority to do the right thing. We cannot conclude unless they conclude the autopsy and give us the results that we require. And then all the perpetrators of evil will be brought to book if they are found guilty. She understand? But for a careful. Shemo, you Dayton sing. I just pray you don't get into trouble with these ones that you are seeing vision every day that this boy is coming to you. Maybe you have to still pray that that boy goes to another person so that by the time the boy goes to the commissioner of police, Shemologu, to bá gbàdúrà gidi pé sọ fún commissioner of police tó wà ní the case here kó lọ síbòjì òkú. Bóyá, you know, you understand, but be careful because we know that the evil these perpetrators have done is so much. No, there's no doubt about it that they've destroyed lives of young vulnerable adults, young youths, our youths that are supposed to bring glory to that country. What if all over the world, then, you know, like I said, kò sí ẹni tó ń ta egbògi olóró láti ní owó, bó bá bí gba ọmọ kò ní jèrè kankan nínú ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, torí wọ́n bá yé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ni. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. Ó ti ba family mọ generation tí egbògi olóró yẹn kó máa bẹ tó bá ti mú ẹyọ kan tó bàjẹ́. Ọmọ ẹyọ kan tó bàjẹ́ nínú ìdílé yẹn ó lè jóun ló máa gbé gbogbo ògo ìdílé yẹn ga. Ẹ wo ìmọ́lẹ̀ nísìn ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé òun ló gbogbo ìdílé wọn ga. Wọ́n lọ́mọ yẹn Christian gidi ni. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ mú wọ Malian ẹ sọ di ìbé mi tí bá jọ kọ Malian ni. Ẹ wá fẹ́ máa kọ́nà mi, ẹ ń threaten mọ́mì mi, ẹ ń pe daddy mi, ṣé mọ̀? So sad. When the boys felt that, look, I'm in a wrong circle, I need to go. Mo mọ̀ pé àdúrà bàbá ẹ̀ náà ló gbà lórí ẹ̀. àti tìyá àdúrà bàbá ẹ̀ torí gbogbo period tó fẹ́ fi kúrò lọ́dọ̀ àwọn malians yẹn tó fi sọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ti sọ fún pé ọmọ kìrìsìtẹ́nì lù yẹn bàbá gan ti sọ pé ẹgbẹ́ wo ló lọ wọ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá náà ti jáde sí òun la ṣe rí bàbá tí ò tiẹ̀ lè sọ̀rọ̀ tó kàn ń ṣe báyìí pé it is well ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ níkún àgbà ẹni tó bá lè sọ síta ni. Thank you everybody for coming on board. As a thing they go, we go dey unravel. The thing they unravel, we go dey gist on her. Shey you understand? Make we pray, say, make God help us open the eyes of the world through àwọn àṣebí. Yes, thank you so much. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Please help me to share the program anywhere you see the program. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye 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 bye.